morning, guys. You see how it is? Like, it's totally gray. It's totally no sun, no nothing. I don't even have to ride with the air conditioning on. Oh, it's Sunday. It's a quiet day. So, what happened last time I was at work? Nothing. Literally nothing. No, like, customers. Labor was high. They wanted to send everybody home. I'm like, how do they keep the doors open? Like, no one is coming in here and buying ice cream. And we're just standing around. Nobody buying ice cream, pralines, nothing. We don't really have no business. I'm confused as to how they keep the place running and how they keep buying ingredients to make stuff. Like, the marshmallows are just sitting in the window. But I think it'll get busy once school gets out, and then it's gonna go back down. I haven't really thought about if I want to keep working here. As for now, I do want to keep working here. I don't really think about like getting another job, or I'm pretty happy here. But it's just like the slowness, or just like, if you know it's slow, why would you give me a 10 to 6? Why would you make me come in at 10 and stay until 6? That's brutal. So yesterday I left early because it was so slow. But today, I don't know what will happen to me. Yeah. I found out somebody else is quitting. And I trained my cousin on Tuesday. And my badge says Brittany in training. I'm still in training. That's really cute. But yeah, I'm kind of struggling because I don't like working these many days in a row. Like, you do 2 days, give me 3 days. Like, once I hit the day 4 mark, I'm like, don't call me no more. Don't. I'm looking for another job. But I love it here, so I'm like, I didn't think 4 days would be this rough, but it's just that the last 2 shifts are very early and very long, and I know there's no customers, so it's kind of like my mindset going into it is kind of like a little bit like nothing's gonna pass the time, nothing. And then I just start daydreaming, because I can pass the time on my own by just daydreaming. Mentally, I can check out. I can go somewhere else. But physically, unfortunately, I'm still here, and I don't know. It's just like, ooh, it's starting to rain. I want to say it's going to be easy day, but I know it's going to be a little tough to just stand around. But maybe I'll learn something new today. I am working with General Manager N, and she runs the place, so hopefully I learned something new. It's kind of been a while since I tried anything new. No, I haven't learned anything new. Nothing. Yeah, no, nothing. Nothing new. She'll probably try to teach me something. Okay, this is what I gotta do. This is my goal for today. Forget all the slowness and all the we don't have no customers. Instead, all of that to the side. Big business is this. Make sure I get my pay stub. Find a way to see my pay stub, because I haven't seen not nan pay stub. And no one has given me a password, a login, nothing. So I gotta look at the pay stub. Maybe I should ask her, like, what do I need to do to get to $16 an hour? Like, what's the next thing that I need to learn? Okay, I gotta put on my big girl pants. Oh, my word. Okay, this girl, the girl that I work with, the one that I said somebody else was quitting, she was talking to me, and I was like, oh, what did I say to her? I was like, have you worked over a summer before? Why do I look like... Okay, well, today is not a great makeup day, but I think it's actually, like... I look like this side of my face is drooping. So, but I think I'm just tired. Like, my family kept me out all night long last night. That was crazy. They usually go to bed early, but they kept me out. So I was talking to this girl, and I was like, so you work in the summertime? Have you ever worked in the summer? You know what it's gonna be like, what it's gonna be giving in the summer. And she was like, no, I've never worked in the summer. And I was like, okay. She was like, I won't even be here that long. And I was like, oh, okay. She was like, yeah, I have a trip and I'm graduating, so I would need like a month off. And I'm like thinking to myself, you could just tell her. She's very like flexible. Just tell her you need a month and then come back when you're done. And she was like, yeah, I might try that. But she was like, I want to quit. And I'm like, oh, girl, if you want to quit, then just quit. Like, I feel you. And she was like, yeah, like, I got a new job. It's through this staffing company, and it's so good. It's $15 an hour. And I was just like, oh, yeah. No, that is a lot. You need to jump on that. I was just like, oh my gosh, I forgot that we are not all at the same wage. And I really have to keep quiet how much I make. I can't be letting these kids know how much more I make than them. I don't want to start any trouble. But I started to say, you can get $15 here. You don't have to leave. But I didn't say anything. I just kept it to myself. You know, a lot of the kids, they are graduating and getting out of high school. They don't cook. They've never stepped foot in the kitchen to make pralines. I think as far as she goes, she'll go and she'll do Rice Krispies. She's showed me how she makes Rice Krispies a couple of times, but I think if you don't make pralines, then you're never gonna get $15 an hour. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna get a drink. Iced lavender. No. We'll see. Okay, yeah. Starbucks was crazy, but those baristas were working it out. It was very intriguing to watch. They were all working together, but all working on something separately. Look at this, but honestly, this looks like a tall. Did they make the grande a little bit tiny smaller without telling us? I don't know, I just kept thinking, like, that's a tall, that's not a grande. But then they kept, like, putting them out, and I'm like, I know everybody's not getting these talls. I'm like, is that a grande? Because it, like, just looks littler. But I got a white mocha. It's been a minute since I got a white mocha. I mean, probably, like, years. It used to be my go-to when I worked at Ulta. I don't know why I was drinking a white mocha when I worked at Ulta. I don't know. But I got it with blonde shots because I think they hurt my stomach less than regular. No whipped cream. Not that I don't love whipped cream, but it's just like when I get to work, I'm gonna be so worried about the whipped cream. I'm not gonna be able to focus. I'm gonna have to finish my whipped cream. So I'm like, alright, I might as well just not get it because you're gonna be worried about it until it's gone. Because I like to eat all the whipped cream. I don't like to throw it away. I want to open it and lick the whole thing. venti. That is so good. And I got this. It's cold. I did this the other day, and I heated up in the microwave that we have, and I ate it at my break. It was so good. Like, it was the perfect temperature. It was the perfect texture. It wasn't overcooked. It wasn't spilling over. You know how they cook it and some of it gets hard, or like, and you try to warm it up at home, or like, the way it cooked in the microwave was better than the way they cook it, and then the way that I recook it, because sometimes I warm it up again once I get home. It was so good. I ate the whole entire, like, every crumb, because sometimes I'm like, this piece is hard, I'm not eating that. That piece of cheese is hard, I'm not eating that. That is stuck to the bag. It be stuck right. It be stuck to the bag. The white bag that they give it to you, half the sandwich is stuck in there. So it cooks so well. If you eat it cold and just warm it up in the microwave, it cooks perfect. So that's what I'm gonna do for my break. And I got a cheese stick to eat right now. I have to stop this. I've been doing this for a little while, and I need to kind of hone in and start. I had made my own coffee a couple of times last week, but it was nasty. I don't know why. And then I left my cup. It's just like, I left my coffee cup for 2 days. Somebody washed it out for me. I think general manager N washed it out for me. I left my lunchbox the next day. It's just like, yeah, I want to save money and I want to bring my own stuff, but it's a hassle. It's hard for me to remember my stuff. I don't know why. I just, when they say you could go home, I take myself and I walk out the door. I don't think about what I came here with. I don't think about what I'm going. So, but I've always been like that. Like, at every job, every time I bring a lunchbox, I leave it. Every time I bring a personal cup, I leave it. I take my water cup everywhere. This one that I got from Kirkland's, I take it everywhere. I don't go nowhere without it. Do I bring it inside my job? No. Because I know I'm going to leave it. I don't know why. Because this takes a lot of time too. Like, stopping, waiting in line, waiting for your drink. It takes a lot of time too, and I'd rather spend my time like editing or doing something else in the morning. I don't want to always be in a drive-through line. One thing I've never done is meal prep breakfast. I don't know. I've never done that, but I'm gonna try it. I just feel like when I wake up in the morning, I don't know who I'm gonna be. I don't know what I'm gonna be feeling like. So it's just like, it's hard to meal prep breakfast. And I don't like eating first thing in the morning. But right, let me get back to the point. Big business. Go in there, ask for pay stubs. Ask, where can I see my pay stubs? And then we're going to say, what do I need to learn so I can make more money? That's it. I'm going to try to slip those 2 questions in today. I'm the worst at asking questions, and I don't like asking questions. Okay, let's just stick with the pay stub. We'll do the pay stub question today. And then Monday, Tuesday, I'll ask about, I'll bring it to her attention. I'll be like, so I learned, blah, blah, blah. What do I need to learn to get another raise? I don't want to ask, but I have to do it. Okay, you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Love you, bye. Yeah. What was that? Why? I don't... An 8-hour shift that is slow and it's just you searching for dust on the ground. just to sweep, just to have something to do. It feels like a 16-hour shift.